Hey there, Star Seekers. Welcome to the channel The Inner Journey. Before we dive into the basics of astrology, let's take a moment to talk about something really powerful, Prarabdha Karma. In astrology, we believe that our soul carries forward certain karmic influences from past lifetimes into this one. This karma is referred to as Prarabdha Karma, and it shapes the experiences and challenges we face in our current life. What's fascinating is that astrology helps us understand and decode this karmic blueprint. Your birth chart can give you insight into your past actions and how they unfold in this lifetime. Intrigued? Stick around, and I'll show you how the stars can reveal your Prarabdha Karma. First things first, what exactly is astrology? In simple terms, astrology, the part of astronomy, and it is the study of how the positions of celestial bodies, like the planets, the sun, and the moon, affect life on Earth. It's been practiced for thousands of years across various cultures, helping us understand everything from our personalities to the bigger picture of our life's journey. To truly understand astrology, there are several key concepts we need to grasp. And in this video, we'll be breaking those down one by one. So let's get started and unravel these fundamental pieces of the astrology puzzle. Let's start with the foundation, the 12 zodiac signs. You've probably heard of them before: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and so on. Each sign is ruled by a particular element, fire, earth, air, or water, and has its own set of traits. For example, Aries is a bold, fiery leader, while Pisces is known for being sensitive and intuitive. Here's a quick rundown of the signs. Aries, fire, cardinal; Taurus, earth, fixed; Gemini, air, mutable, and so on. Next up, the planets. In astrology, we have 10 planets to focus on. Yes, including the sun and moon, which are technically luminaries but still considered planets in astrology. Each planet represents different aspects of life. For example, the sun is your core self, your ego, and your vitality. The moon governs emotions and intuition. Mercury controls communication. Venus is all about love and beauty. Understanding these planets gives you deeper insights into your chart. Now let's talk about the significations of both the planets and the Rashis, signs. Each planet has its own natural traits, and when it's placed in a particular Rashi, those traits take on the qualities of that sign. Here's how you can think of it. The sun represents your ego, your identity, and your vitality. In Leo, the sun feels at home, since Leo is ruled by the sun, and that gives the person a strong, confident, and authoritative energy. The moon is all about your emotions and inner world. In Cancer, where the moon is also at home, this person might be especially nurturing, intuitive, and emotionally connected. Mercury represents communication and intellect. In Virgo, Mercury feels very comfortable, bringing out analytical, organized, and precise thinking. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, in Taurus or Libra, is especially strong, as Venus rules these signs, bringing an affinity for beauty, art, and harmony. Each planet's nature changes depending on the sign it's in. For example, if Mars is in Pisces, Mars' typical energy of action and assertiveness may become more passive or spiritual. If Saturn is in Capricorn, Saturn's qualities of discipline and structure are amplified since Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Now let's move on to the 12 houses. Think of them as the stages or areas of your life where planetary action takes place. The first house, for example, represents your self-image and how others perceive you. The seventh house is all about relationships and partnerships. Each house covers different themes, from career to family to spirituality. A planet in a specific house gives you clues about how that planet's energy plays out in your life. All right, you might be wondering, how do I apply all this info to me? Great question. The first step is to get your birth chart. You can easily generate one online. Just head over to websites like astro.com or AstroSeek or different free software. Enter your birth date, time, and location, and voila. You'll get a detailed chart that shows where the planets were when you were born. Trust me, this is where the magic begins. Now that you've got your birth chart, it's time to go a bit deeper. Let's figure out where the energy really lies in your chart. The first thing you want to do is identify where most of your planets are placed. Are they clustered in a few signs or spread out? This can give you insight into which areas of life are most prominent for you. Next, let's take it a step further. Look at the nakshatras. Nakshatras are lunar constellations that further define the nature of a planet. Each nakshatra has its own qualities, ruling deities, and characteristics, and they provide a much more nuanced understanding of how a planet's energy manifests in your life. For example, if your Venus is in Rohini Nakshatra, you might express love and beauty with a lot of creativity and sensuality. Now let's start connecting the dots. Each planet has specific caricatures or significations, as we call, tied to certain life areas. The sun, for instance, represents your soul, your vitality, and your ego, while the moon governs emotions and intuition. Once you know where your planets are, match their significations with the signs and houses they occupy. This tells you where their energy will be most active in your life. Now let's take things to the next level. Aspects. Aspects are the angles between planets in your chart, and they reveal how those planets interact with each other. For example, a conjunction means two planets are close together, amplifying their energies. A square is a tense aspect that challenges you, while a trine brings harmony and flow. Now that you know the basics, it's time to start practicing. I recommend reading a few astrology books, watching YouTube tutorials, and even joining astrology forums or groups. There's a wealth of knowledge out there, and the more you practice interpreting charts, the sharper your skills will become. And remember, astrology is a lifelong learning journey, so keep exploring. Before I go, I want to quickly recommend some must-read astrology books. The Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, BPHS, is a classic foundational text. If you're serious about diving deep, this book is essential. Also, check out books by K.N. Rao. He's a legend in the astrology world, and his books will give you invaluable insights into predictive astrology and Vedic techniques. These are just a couple of great resources to get started. But don't start astrology learning journey with any books which gives direct predictions like Sun in 10th house or Sun-Moon conjunction, etc. Study these once you understand basics mentioned earlier. Also, don't start with different methods like Gemini or Nadi. Stick with Parashara in the start, and once you start getting the predictions right, then only dig into deep. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope this video has helped you get started on your astrology journey. If you're interested in learning more about how karma shapes your destiny, make sure to check out my other videos on that topic. I've got some great insights that connect astrology with your life's bigger purpose. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more cosmic content. Until next time, keep looking up at the stars.